Bay Area Run Week is happening now, and it's all about having some fun while lacing up those sneakers and making some new friends. Here to tell us more about all the ways that you can participate is local marketing program manager Michelle Palermino and Audrey Woychich. Thank you, Michelle and Audrey, for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Yes, I'm so excited to talk about Bay Area Run Week. I know that there are so many events happening, but what is Bay Area Run Week for anyone who might not know?
Totally. So over the last several years, Sacramento has had this community-led run clubs getting together around this one week in September called Sacramento Run Week. And we have partners in Sacramento, colleagues, and drew some inspiration from how they've been able to plug into that community moment. And we founded Bay Area Run Week, presented by REI here in the Bay. And it's a celebration of all things running. So we've got the night run, which we'll talk a little bit more about, I think. Okay. We've got run club meetups every day this week, community panels, 5Ks and 10Ks, both in person and virtual, bib pickups. Just if you don't have a running community or you already do, you're gonna find your community this week. You're gonna have a great time and you're gonna celebrate all that running has to offer in the Bay Area.
I love that. Yeah. I don't know if you know this number, but if you could give me a ballpark, do you know about how many running clubs there are here in the Bay Area?
Oh my gosh, I know we're working with over 30.
Wow.
And there are so many more that are emerging every day, especially in the last 3 years running. It's such a great way to get outside. At REI, we believe the outdoors is for everyone, and running happens right outside your front door. It's not all the way in Tahoe or Yosemite, it's right here.
Right.
And we know how much running took off during the height of the pandemic, and run clubs are emerging every day.
Yeah, what does it mean to bring all of these run clubs together for an event like this?
I think what's really cool is we've heard from a lot of run club partners this year that they might exist with their community and have fun together, but there's been a hunger for everyone to connect across different run clubs, and we're so excited to be able to be a convener in this space and bring everyone together.
Yeah, I love that. So I want to touch on some of the events.
Yeah.
Audrey, are you going to take this question? I know there's a big one happening
we can talk about
tonight, right?
Yes, there is. Tonight at the REI in San Francisco, we are having a kind of night run at 7 p.m. and it's with REI and Brooks, and then we're inviting some different run clubs and different vendors out, and we're really centering it around women and non-binary runners to talk about safety and how to kind of recreate outside and run and feel comfortable and be visible. That's kind of the main deal of tonight.
I love that you brought that up, that you're going to talk about safety. What are some of the other points that you're focusing on that you're able to educate the community on this week while you're having these runs?
Yeah, I'll touch on tonight really quickly. Thank you, Audrey, that was awesome. I'm talking about it kind of like one part education, one part protest, like getting to do this thing that we as women and gender expansive runners aren't always able to do, run at night. And then one part celebration. We're having this huge party afterwards with Madam Gandhi, a local artist and activist, percussionist and DJ. But to the education piece, we are having Empowerment 101 from 7 to 7:30 tonight, and that's a safety self-awareness practice with Impact Bay Area. With runners in mind. And then Audrey and her whole team will be there showcasing their Run Visible collection, which I'm showcasing now, which was built around just how runners could be more visible at night. So really you can talk more about this, but at runners' major joints, there are reflective fabrics, and it's just a moment for us to be able to talk to a group of hundreds of runners and say, this is a way that you can be more visible, this is a way that you can be more aware, and then here are people to run with, to be able to do this thing you don't always get to do.
Yeah, I love the line, by the way. I love the vest, I love the colors. Yeah. And Audrey, why is it so important to design a line with these safety features and also make it stylish? But the safety aspect, why is that so important?
Mainly because, for most people who have a 9 to 5, if you're going to go for a run, you're doing it early in the morning or late at night. And especially now when the sun is going down earlier, you're going to be running in the dark a lot of the time. So being visible to other runners, bikers, and especially cars is just really important so that you can move outside safely. So a lot of our Run Visible apparel has all of these reflective points that are actually developed by 3M so that you can be seen by cars from far away, further away than even if you were just wearing all white. So it just is important to stay visible so that cars and everyone else can see you, because unfortunately, the days are getting shorter, so we're all going to be moving outside when it's dark out.
Yeah. Maybe I need some of this nice swag to motivate me to get out and run. I see a lot of runners early. I'm in the car early, so it is dark out. And anytime I see a runner, I am like, good job. Kudos to you. It takes a lot to get up early when it's dark out.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, make that commitment, get that running. But you're right, in the evenings, that's going to be happening as well. But I love all of the fun that you guys are having with this event. And you also have a special beer collab. You've partnered with a local brewery. Tell me a little bit about that.
So we partnered with Temescal Brewing in Oakland and the East Bay Beer Runners. They were celebrating their 8th anniversary, apologies, as a club. One of the awesome clubs in the East Bay that runs from a brewery every Tuesday.
Wow.
And we had a beer collab. Everyone got together to brew the beer a few weeks back, and then we launched it on Tuesday night. It is a cold IPA, and it's brewed with runners in mind. So it's called Cool Down. And it's that perfect beer to reach for, you know, after tonight's run, after any of your runs this week, and all year round.
So much fun. Yeah, after a nice hard run, I'm sure a lot of people would love to enjoy that. And they also, if people can't get to the brewery, there are cans that they could take away as well, right?
Available around town, yeah.
I love that. I love that. So how can people participate, and what are the big events coming up? How can people participate?
Definitely tonight's night run. Registration is full, but I'll be on site, and if you want to come talk to me, I'm sure I can wiggle you in. And then we have several just group runs. If you go to the website, you can go to rei.com/events, and all the information is there. There are individual run meetups happening today, tomorrow, and Saturday. There's also a big 5K, 10K around Lake Merritt with a group called the 510 Hikers. It's called For the Love of the Bay, 5K, 10K. And then something really cool that can happen from anywhere is the East Bay Frontrunners, an LGBTQIA club. Is doing a virtual 5K, 10K all week, all until Saturday. So even if you can't get to any of the locations, you can take part in that virtually.
Participate virtually. I love that. Now, Audrey, if people want to get some of this amazing gear, where can they find that?
So you actually can find it at REI in San Francisco. They have this gorgeous display upstairs by the shoes right now, but of course we also sell it on brooksrunning.com. But REI is going to be the local partner where you can get all of this gorgeous, fabulous highlighter gear.
I love it. Well, Michelle, Audrey, thank you so much for telling us all the details on Bay Area Run Week. It sounds like you guys are having so much fun, so I encourage everyone to participate. And thank you for joining us here on Live in the Bay as well.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
Yes.